Fireflies have filled the vast Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio tonight. The patriarch of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, leading his followers, his buzzards, Luke Harper and Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan to the ring. And it's been this obsession, Byron, of Bray Wyatt's to take out who he calls the old guard of WWE.
Yeah, it's like Bray Wyatt has this feeling of preordained leadership, a need to be the new governing body of WWE. And he's got 3 willing disciples living off every single word that he says.
Don't all great leaders have a Calvinistic tendency? This man could cast a spell over the entire WWE universe if he wanted to.
Well, it's a big show. It's a big show.
This is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 450 pounds. He is the world's largest athlete, The Big Show.
As Big Show makes his way to the ring, Braun Strowman has commandeered the announce chair of Byron Saxton's and is placing it in front of our table. All right. I don't think Bray's going to allow you to sit during this match.
I'm not going to argue with him.
Too bad he didn't make you leave.
And his tag team partners, first from Las Vegas, weighing in at 291 pounds, Ryback.
Bray Wyatt is now at ringside sitting in Byron Saxton's chair, apparently going to look on at this matchup.
These guys can do whatever they want as long as I'm around.
Why do you put the cheap mask on?
I'm not touching that thing at all.
And weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane.
The Damon Kane, the big guy Ryback, the world's largest athlete, the Big Show with a tall, tall order.
Talk about a clash of the Titans.
Well, Wyatt's one of the Titans. You got 3 of the biggest Titans on the block.
It's gonna be monkey butt ugly, but it's gonna be fun to watch because this is gonna be a collision.
Guys, I am highly uncomfortable with these 3 out here, just for the record.
Well, those 3 are actually going into the ring. I think the one you're going to have to deal with out here is Bray Wyatt, because it looks like it's Rowan, Harper, and Strowman to take on Kane, Big Show, and Ryback.
That's not much more comforting.
You should leave, Byron, and come back in 2018.
So the big guy Ryback starts things off against Eric Rowan. John, again, the Wyatts have targeted these 3 individuals. He said it is time for the Titans of WWE, the old guard, to move on, and for the Wyatts to become the new gods here in WWE. Those are the words of Bray Wyatt.
Now look, I've been here 21 years, Michael. I've been in sports entertainment over a quarter of a century, and I said before, I don't think we've ever seen anybody as destructive as the Wyatt family.
Yeah, but how about this team that's been assembled to battle
That was my point, Michael, is the team that's being assembled right here with Ryback, Big Show, and Kane might be the only group I've seen that so far that can match up with these guys.
And Ryback whipped into the corner and catches Rowan with a high elbow. And Ryback, who has really become even hungrier, if that was even possible, off the drop kick cover and a kick out since he's gone to battle with the Wyatt family as Bray looks on.
Ryback's the kind of guy who would fight the Wyatts on his own. He doesn't care.
Probably wouldn't be successful, though.
Probably not.
Watch what you say, because Bray's right in front of you. You can hear you, Byron.
I'm trying.
And now it's Big Show, the world's largest athlete, over 7 feet tall, over 400 pounds. Ow! Did you hear that?
Rowan felt it.
Big Show's hand is the size of a frying pan.
That's like getting hit from inside your chest. It hurts so bad.
And again! And Rowan driven down to one knee.
That blow right there could break a normal man's sternum.
Rather drink a whole carton of spoiled milk than get shot by the Big Show.
Big Show's arms the size of tree limbs. As he drives Rowan into the corner, and again, Ryback in. Bray Wyatt has to be concerned with the way that this match has started out for his family.
I mean, think about how crazy this is. The Wyatts it's like they tried to use Ryback, Kane, and Big Show as propaganda to strike fear into the entire WWE.
Oh, and a high elbow by Rowan. Catches Ryback on the bridge of the nose. Tag, Harper. To me, this guy is the freakiest and maybe the scariest of the entire Wyatt family.
I couldn't agree more, and perhaps the most dangerous.
And perhaps the most athletic. Harper has done things in the ring that we cannot believe a man his size does.
Scary thing is that it's all under the motivation of Bray Wyatt.
Harper into the corner. Ryback follows it up with a splash. And Harper with a drop kick, and that's what I'm talking about. Right there, perfect example. Tag, and here comes the mountain of a man,
You aren't
Braun
kidding.
Strowman.
Look at the size of Braun Strowman.
This man has been the difference maker for the Wyatts.
The black sheep of the Wyatt family. No one's been able to stop him, at least not by themselves.
He hit Big Show with a straight right last Monday night that would have knocked down an oak tree.
Look what he did to Ryback. Now driving a knee right into the back of the neck, using nearly the entire 5 count. What an addition to Bray Wyatt's family this man has made.
That's a large reason why you're seeing Bray Wyatt take the bolder steps that he's taken the last few weeks.
He is throwing Ryback around like he's a small child.
And now Rowan. Rowan with a big old smile on his face.
It's like pick your poison with the Wyatts. Here's Braun Strowman, all right. Deal with Eric Rowan instead.
WWE fans in Cleveland trying to urge Ryback on, blocks a possible suplex and delivers one of his own, and that's flat out power by the big guy. John, he blocked and then delivered a suplex to that huge Eric Rowan.
Yeah, and that is where Ryback should focus his strength.
Demon Kane, who's had quite the history over the last few months with the Wyatt family, driving Rowan face first.
Talk about a man who has no problem embracing evil.
For at one point, Kane was abducted by the Wyatts. Slamming Rowan to the canvas. And here comes the Demon face first to Rowan. And a kick out. Remember back in Survivor Series, Kane and his brother, The Undertaker, teaming up to take on the Wyatts?
Kane certainly understands being that group that is feared, being part of the Brothers of Destruction for so long. Oh, he and Big Show
what a boot!
have held the tag team titles together as well.
Like he was going for a choke slam, and Luke Harper running some interference, and Eric Rowan sent over the top rope. And Kane, look out, he's going to come out right here in front of us. Right hand to Luke Harper. Now turns his attention to Rowan. Strowman gets a boots for his effort.
Strowman's still on his feet.
But Rowan with a kick knocking Kane down right in front of Wyatt. And again, the problem with the Wyatt family. watching each other's backs.
Like unified vultures.
Shoulder first into the post, and now the destruction begins yet again. Now Strowman turns his attention to Kane. Still can't get that image out of my head, John. Last Monday night, Strowman and Big Show were face to face, middle of the ring. Just getting an idea of how big Strowman is when you compare him to the world's largest athlete.
Yeah, the size of Braun Strowman. I mean, this is something, you get a little taste of it right here. You have to see this man in person.
His hands are so big, he just about developed the whole face of Kane there. And here's Harper.
You think about it too, all the superstars over the years who have been intimidated by Kane, intimidated by Big Show, Ryback. That doesn't even exist when it comes to the Wyatt family.
I don't think the Wyatts are intimidated by anybody.
No, absolutely not.
Haymakers going back and forth.
Kane does not want to be in that corner. Snapmare by Harper with authority.
And how many times you see Kane snapmared by anybody?
The Wyatts aren't anybody. Bray Wyatt up barking orders. It's so intimidating to have that man at ringside. We know what he's capable of. How vicious, uncaring, merciless that man is.
I'll never forget when Bray Wyatt came out here and said, "I am not of this world."
None of these Wyatts seem to be.
Well, they do share the fact that they have this unbridled love of their leader, Bray. Blind faith.
Well, they look at Bray as a savior.
And here's Strowman. Elbow planted right to the back of the neck of Kane, and Kane is struggling, John.
Very few times have you ever seen Kane out-muscled by someone. This guy looks like a cross between Jeep Swenson and Bill Kazmaier. He's huge.
Took into the corner, big high elbow from Kane. Now Strowman finds his way over the top rope and out of the ring, and this is an important, critical moment for Kane.
Critical moment and short window of opportunity for Kane.
But Rowan helps Strowman back into the ring. Harper makes a tag, and here comes Ryback. And the big guy Ryback exploding out of the corner. Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
Battleborn, battle ready, full speed ahead.
The big guy's on the hunt, and he's hungry. High running knees. Sometimes he looks like a cruiserweight in there. And another one.
Momentum almost took Ryback out of the ring.
And a fourth, and Ryback on all cylinders. This could be a Wyatt family nightmare. Look at Ryback go,
Slam
unbelievable
after
power.
slam on Harper.
That's coming up on 4.
This is incredible.
Ryback is slamming Luke Harper like he's nothing.
And this one a running power slam.
Davey Boy slam.
And a Rowan from the top. Eric Rowan flying through the air. And now Kane with a choke slam.
He's flying again, just the wrong way.
Strowman just running through
Just
Kane.
straight ran into him.
Uh-oh. And Strowman set on the top rope. Oh,
No
my
way.
goodness.
We got a little impromptu Wyatt family reunion on the outside. What is Big Show? Oh my gosh!
This is insane.
I guess you got to be a little insane when you're taking on the Wyatts.
Taking out walkers like Rick Grimes would.
Meat hook. Uh-oh, Bray trying to run interference. Harper looking to steal one. Shoulders down. Big guy kicks out. Super kick.
Somehow Ryback was still on his feet.
Kane takes out Bray. Ryback off the distraction.
Harper landed tough, too, on that shoulder. He's hurt.
Ryback, Kane, and Big Show with the win.
They did it.
Here are your winners, The Big Show, Kane and Ryback.
What a huge, pun intended, victory for
like the
Kane, Ryback, and Big Show.
The Titans just struck back. Kane made good on the promise. We're going to send the Wyatt family straight back to hell tonight.